Boy, what's up, y'all? I want to tell y'all about something right quick. I want to share something with you. I want to share with you my fear, right? Because this is something I was thinking about and something I've discussed with a numerous amount of people. This is about fear of getting close to someone, the fear of feeling accepted and feeling that warm welcome, the fear of falling in love for someone. See what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you first and foremost is that there's a difference between falling in love and growing in love. As I've said in my previous videos, there is a massive difference between the two. When you fall in love with someone, you lose parts of who you are in a sense. You put parts of who you are on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Certain hobbies and certain things that you're accustomed to that you do throughout your daily life, especially your dreams, building that forward and progressing that. You put those kind of on the back burner when you fall in love with someone. Growing in love is the complete opposite. That person wants you to succeed. That person wants you to do better. You want to continue to do better because you're coming into the situation holding and maintaining and watering and nurturing the same love you have for yourself. You're just sharing it with someone. You're not giving it away in a sense. You know what I'm saying? That is the complete opposite of falling and growing. You know what I'm saying? But with me, I do understand the nature of loving yourself still. I do continue to speak about that, believe it, practice it. I live what it is that I talk to y'all about, right? So my fear is falling in love with someone and not growing, because when I get a mental attachment or a mental connection with someone, then I become enamored by them. You know what I'm saying? I really am feeling this person. And when I do that, that's when I go to the falling stage. I start putting things on the back burner. I stop doing my videos for a while and things of that kind of caliber. See, I recognize the difference between the two, but how I go against it, you know what I'm saying, how I still maintain me while still at the same time having an interest with someone, is that I still remember who I am. A brother of mine told me he told me a long time ago, and I carry these words with me, like I say, remember who you are. Always remember who you are, because it can be scary getting close to someone, just as it's scary to start pursuing your own dreams, because a lot of times anybody can tell you, hey, go to work all day. Hey, just find somebody all day. See, that mediocrity, anybody can tell and enforce that. But to go outside the grain, to go outside of what you've been taught throughout the daily, is a very brave thing to do. And that right there in itself, in its entirety, you need to understand that that's still a part of you loving and following your true, authentic path. So when I do feel bad, when I do feel nervousness, when I do feel a certain sense of fear, because I don't need anybody to coddle me, but what it is that I look for is support. Someone to support me what I'm doing, and someone that I can support them. You see what I'm saying? Love is something that you pass to someone else and they pass it back to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are both sharing each other's love and it's going in circles. And I don't need a babysitter, but some people would assume that that is what I was looking for in some cases. Some people feel like, okay, I'm overbearing, I'm doing too much of things of that kind of caliber, but really it was just the small things I was looking for. Like, I like a good phone conversation with someone. I like to hear about that person's day. I like to hear how their life is going, their life is going and stuff of that kind of nature. I like to share things with them. You know what I'm saying? If I invite you to play the game with me, that's literally what's going on in my head, because I'm forming that bond time with you. All these things that I depicted are just you building a bond with someone. And the fear of that bond, the fear of getting close to someone, can kind of entangle me. And sometimes, you know, you just feel like, okay, do I have to pull back from this person? Because I look at a lot of dating shit or whatever, right? I look at things on, and I do research on how to cultivate better relationships and just relationships in general, right? And a lot of times, I think some of the dating coaches kind of teach you how to date system people, you know what I'm saying? Normal people. And to me, that's just not what it is, because I'm not a normal person. As my mentor says, I'm an old soul. I care about true, authentic connections. And a lot of times I would disagree with that. So sometimes when I would look at these kind of dating coaches and stuff like that, they would say, you know, respond to certain text messages later and things of that kind of nature, and just pretty much, from what I gather from it, pretend as if you don't care. You know what I'm saying? I believe that you can still care about what it is that you're doing and maintain yourself, while at the same time making someone else a priority. But at the time when I was still learning this stuff, I felt like that's something you had to do, and it didn't feel right with my soul, because I'm just like, if it's somebody I really want to authentically talk to, I really want to see, hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? And I care. I want to make them that a priority in my life. But it will be confusing because the other person wouldn't do so because they're still influenced by these other things of, okay, I need to pretend like I don't care. Okay, I was taught to pretend like I don't care. I have to pretend like I don't care for the safety of my heart because I was hurt by someone else. You see, all these things kind of come into play when it shouldn't have to, in my opinion. Dating someone should never be hard. Dating someone should not come with fear. I think that's what I'm gonna title this video. Dating and liking someone should not ever come with fear because you need to still be comfortable with who you are, maintaining the balance of your life, while at the same time still sharing, supporting someone else. That indeed is possible because I have done it before. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it and I've also done it, lived it, and all kinds of stuff like that. But we talk differently nowadays, you know, and it's just people are still slowly waking up. Just as I'm waking up by telling you these things in my video, I'm expressing my fear to you. I'm sharing these things with you in hopes that, you know, these could be something that you could carry forward. And plus, it feels good to get this stuff off my chest. But I do hope that y'all are doing well today. I really just came in and jumped in on this video or whatever because I haven't put out a good, real Professor Goodfeels video, I guess you could say, in a good amount of time. But I do want to wish y'all some good energy, some good love, and some joy. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of anything that your heart is calling you to do, anything that your spirit is calling you to do, because it's knocking for a reason. I wholeheartedly would recommend that you let it in, see where it'll take you, because this bullshit that we talk nowadays, you already know what that is. You already know what it's like to interact with mundane people who ain't got shit to talk about, jobs that don't do nothing for you, jobs that's just boring to be at, paying bills all day and stuff of that nature. You already know what that's like, that life is like. So take a chance at something else. You know what I'm saying? Feel who you are authentically, and don't be afraid. Fear is nothing but doubt and worry, and doubt and worry is nothing but not knowing. You don't know how this is going to go. You don't know what this person is going to respond to. You don't know how this person is going to feel. You don't know how you're going to feel, so you're scared. But trust yourself. Trust the process. Trust the flow, and continue to remember who you are and maintain who you are above every and all things. It can be scary at times. I do understand that. Really, I do. Believe it or not, I really do. But still keep smiling and enjoying yourself. It's beautiful out here, y'all. Y'all take it easy, stay smooth like butter, slick like hair grease, and fine like cream gravy. This Professor Goodfeels reminding you that greatness is within you, but it's your responsibility to pull it out, y'all. Take it easy.